we're we're kind of off topic here. Let's go ahead and get into the episode. So if you haven't seen the episode yet, now's the time to vacate. We'll let you know when we get over to the Fallout section.
Okay, bye.
Okay. So the latest episode was.
Oh shit! It's that discussion.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's what I just
hate
wanted.
it. I need to go. Bye.
All right. So, well, we're going to go ahead and give a quick synopsis of the episode. For those of you who have caught it, please be sure to grab your favorite pictures and moments of the episode and start throwing them in our Picks and Gifts, or if you do not have access to our Discord yet, let us know. We can give you a link, but you can also quickly distribute over to our thing. Right, to our chat rooms. Go ahead and post links to the images and pictures in our chat rooms. We will grab them whenever we can. But to give a quick synopsis, this episode is all about Balto. Balto, the wonderful wolf here. Unfortunately, a poor kid was sick in Alaska, so Balto decided to get off his muff and start to actually do something. Using quizzical eyebrows, he quickly ran throughout the frozen north, talking to griffins, hippogriffs, hippos, Alaskan malamutes, and also the random ill-tempered jackalope. Eventually, he was able to find the giraffe, which gave him a soothing serum of power. Unfortunately, he ended up drinking it all and became a new Norse god, wishing the death of millions. He unfortunately was put down by a fire lizard that ended up in his brandy.
Okay.
Did you finish abusing yourself now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically, it's the one episode that Video Master wanted to see, a body swap episode.
That sounds so wrong in those words.
It's technically what it is.
It is.
It's called. I mean, it's a body swap. That's all it is. And
Yep.
this one, I mean, that's the. Well, I mean, I guess really, for most of the West, you'd call it a Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the My Little Pony Freaky Friday that was bound to I guess you could say was bound to happen, but they still did it. And actually, I will give them a little bit of credit that they did the body swap a lot differently than I've seen other shows do it. Usually, they just like go to sleep and they wake up in the other's body, or they talk to some sort of idol, and then they suddenly close their eyes and they're in the other's body. This one, you actually see their bodies glow and literally switch positions.
I also find it funny how they set it up so much that there was going to be a screw up and they were going to switch with like wrong people.
I love the misdirection, like.
That would have actually been pretty funny, but I do like that we still got the general episode, as well as the fact is we finally got to see just how big of a jackass Angel Bunny really is. And he is kind of a jackass. So, yeah, we're vindicated.
Well, this is why we can't have nice things. Who wants rabbit stew?
Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the actual episode here. Of course, Fluttershy has been tending to the animal sanctuary for some time at this point. And when we say tending to it, she's basically the sole owner, caretaker, help giver, and basically the only thing that keeps it running. Even though they do have a veterinarian that is on good terms with Fluttershy and brings over injured animals and helps out here and there. Basically, Fluttershy is the only one that can talk to animals, and is basically the only one that can care for them in a way that the veterinarian can't. So unfortunately, this has also led to the fact that Fluttershy is getting severely overworked. And unfortunately, she cannot tend to her pet Angel Bunny, who we already know to be a dick, but now this is just sending him over the edge. So, of course, after a little bit of some tantrums, some arguing, Angel Bunny basically trying to get a bunch of concentrated carrot juice because he likes the taste, and drove Fluttershy completely mental. They decide to visit Sakura, who probably gets her last speaking role for the rest of the series. Let's face it, everybody, we're probably not going to see her again, though one can hope. Where she decides, okay, you know what? Here's some potions. Drink it. We're going to Freaky Friday you two. You ever see Freaky Friday? They both say no. Zecora Javane grins and says, "Prepare to be surprised."
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they didn't do as initially planned. Instead of being at home and drinking the potion, they did it right in the middle of town, leading we're gonna call it Flutter Bunny and Angel Shy. So Flutter Bunny immediately goes on a carrot rampage, and after Flutter Bunny actually stares him down as Angel, Flutter Bunny finally goes back and tries to take care of the animal sanctuary, and fails to do so. While Flutter Bunny, unfortunately, tries to make her way through the forest, almost killing herself, getting a pep talk by Sakura, making her way back through the forest, almost killing herself, and basically arrives at the front of Animal Sanctuary at Death's doorstep. Of course, as we mentioned, while all of this is going on, Flutter Bunny is wrecking everything up, so much that...
You mean Angel Shy?
I don't know anymore. Angel Shy. In all honesty, Angel Shy is a dick, but I'm gonna give one on Fluttershy here. And I'm just going to say this right now. People who are trying to make vegans out of carnivores are stupid. You honestly cannot do that. It is literally biologically impossible. In order to make...
That's not true. We taught a lion to eat tofu.
But no, seriously. It is actually a massive danger to these animals. And the fact is that people trying to do this are completely messed up. And the only way you're ever going to get a carnivore to actually become vegan is if you mess with their biological structure through DNA sequencing. And at that point, you're playing God for your own benefit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just my argument there. Oh, wow. We usually get floods of picks and gifts in our picks and gifts. I guess this was one of those weird episodes that didn't leave a big impression.
Oh no, it left a big impression. It's just been out for so long that a few of these might be buried.
Fair enough. Alright, but yeah, so, let's see. Angel Shy ties up the wolf, tries to feed it carrots, steals a bunch of snake cookies to feed to a salamander, basically it's a fire lizard, but it's a salamander. And tells the snake to go and eat an elephant, who also ate a bunch of keys.
No, the elephant sucked up the keys that was then eaten by the snake, which then...
Well, technically okay, I could have worded that better, I admit it. Let's see. Admittedly, there is one thing that I found incredibly hilarious, was just the snake was so stupidly determined to eat an elephant. I can understand the snake eating something bigger than its size, but the snake was so determined to eat a freaking baby elephant that I have to give it the maddest props in the world.
May I also remind you, there have been boa constrictors in Florida eating full-grown alligators/crocodiles.
This is a baby elephant.
And those are big snakes. This is a smaller snake.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
It's a reference to The Little Prince. What's The Little Prince? Okay, we're going to do on a Google sightseeing tour. While I'm doing that, let's get everybody's impressions of the episode. Since, in all honesty, I pretty much gave away the synopsis and the long part. Well, except for the ending part. They both come to an agreement. They realize that both of their jobs are hard, that they couldn't do it if they wanted to. They both decide that maybe they need to spend a little more time helping out one another. Angel getting a little more attention, and also Angel helping out around the sanctuary. Everybody says, "Oh, okay, happy days, Kalu Kalay." They switch back to their normal bodies, and then afterwards, everything becomes the status quo. Except now we can't be as pissed at Angel Bunny, though he is still a dick.
No, we all agree he's still a dick, but he at least finally got put in his place and Lent. Yeah, a little entitled.
I thought it was cute and nice, and we definitely got to learn more about Angel's personality other than just him being so demanding and so pampered that nothing else matters to him.
This is true.
Wait, this isn't. Are you sure it's a Little Prince? Because this one, the Little Prince is about living. Life is only worth living when it's lived for others and not for oneself. Which, yeah, I guess that could kind of true. Be kind of true, but. Well, yeah, Angel Bunny getting character development was pretty welcome and surprising.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, we got some pictures here. So yeah, since I quickly jumped through the synopsises here, CMC, your thoughts on the episode?
I just gave them.
Oh, I apologize. Did you have any additional thoughts? I guess not. Deathlight, did you see the
I
episode?
do want to learn more about those snake snacks that were made, because I didn't catch what they were made of.
Whatever they were made out of, it was something that a lizard and a snake could eat.
I think I heard bacon go by, but I didn't quite catch it.
I'll check.
I don't know. I would call shenanigans if it was bacon and they're talking about freaking vegan wolves.
You do realize that is more than likely the Angel Bunny, not Fluttershy, making the wolf eat the carrot.
Actually, seriously, right here. Here's the snake. Here's a snake with a baby elephant. I understand that snakes can eat large things that are bigger than their own size, but this is ridiculous. So yeah, the stairs part of Fluttershy's soul. So go figure there, right?
Yeah.
Angel's coming about Fluttershy wanting to marry Discord. Oh yeah, apparently Angel made a comment about Fluttershy wanting to marry Discord.
Yeah, I've seen that on Twitter everywhere. People subtitling it.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of fun that you could actually hear a change in Angel Shy when they actually switched places. It actually did have a tonal voice change, so it wasn't like they just sounded alike. It could actually tell there was a different person back there.
Oh, props to Andrea Littman. She is too good.
Yeah. It probably is him just shit talking. It probably is. I'm not gonna lie, but it's still funny.
That's still funny.
Anyway, Deathlight, did you have any thoughts on the episode?
Mm-hmm.
Or did
People changing bodies are always entertaining for the anime trope and stuff like that. So, yeah.
All right. And Tech Stallion.
I don't have much to say on this one, but it was funny seeing Angel act so funny in Fluttershy's body, especially toward that baby.
Mm-hmm. Also, I just did a quick look, and yeah, apparently the snake snacks were meant to be like vegan, so probably like have bugs and whatnot.
That's not vegan.
It's called eating bugs.
That's not meat, but eh. Also, apparently that snake did want to eat the baby elephant long before.
Well, yeah. And I think the only thing I think I can get is I can understand them wanting to. Sorry, I'm going to shut up for a moment because I still need to get through everybody here. Toa, you keep jumping in, so why don't you finish getting your words out?
Honestly, it was a fun thing, and we got a unique twist on the whole body swap / Freaky Friday that no one really saw it coming.
All right, and Suki, your thoughts?
Yeah. By the way, meat is muscle, and insects have muscles to move. Insects are meat.
Yeah, that's why they're not
So,
vegan.
yeah, basically, I'm telling whoever was trying to make that argument to shut up. Anyway, but yeah, I actually have to agree with my roommate on one thing. Like, pretty much overall, the episode was fine. It didn't do anything wrong. Like, it was solid. It told its story. It did it pretty much by the numbers, and it did it, and it did it fine. I kind of agree that we could have had a lot more fun with a different parent. Like, I feel like I kind of agree that that's kind of the main thing is that, while they, it ended up making sense with Angel and Fluttershy, like another pair of like ponies, like having to swap bodies and having to do their stuff, which technically is more tropish in that
Yeah.
way. Still would have been, I think, a more fun episode to me.
True, but you really have to go, what is the one character that's always been a part of the show, but we haven't really seen? That would be
Applejack.
Angel.
Applejack and Winona would have been, well, probably not.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be one.
that would have been awesome as well, but Winona is kind of a good dog and doesn't cause trouble. This is Angel, who, you know,
They pretty much characterized as an asshole.
yep,
Yeah, but you have to wonder, what does the best girl do for their day?
probably sleep.
Yeah.
She's a work dog. Trust me, they do more than sleep.
Oh, I
right.
know.
Oh, right. All right. Circuit, did you actually discuss that throwaway line that Angel says about Fluttershy and Discord?
We mentioned it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie though, I didn't hear it the first time, so I kind of got thrown off when I started seeing that pop up. I'm just like, wait, did she actually say that?
Yeah, she did, and I just treat it as, the show creators know that the fans are doing what they do with Fluttershy and Discord, and they're just going like, you know what, let's have fun with it. Like that's really not something to read into. They're just throwing shit out there.
Yeah.
Also, this is Angel Bunny, and he is jealous of Discord.
Oh, he's just an ass.
I'm not wrong, though.
Survey says.
Survey says I'm watching Firefly Funhouse. Get out.
Show me potato salad. No. Okay, we got Snake Boop. We're good. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were in China. My apologies, Lunistar. Next to it's cool too.
Yeah, second, you gotta remember, we actually have fans in South Asia.
Well, no, the reason I thought he was in China is some of the images he was showing me about the restream he set up, I swear were in Mandarin, but I could have been wrong.
Well,
it didn't look like Korea.
second, there's Singapore, there's Thailand,
And this is going on the wrong direction. Let's go ahead and move on.
Mm-hmm.
well, that's why I stopped.
So that was Fluttershy, Flutter Bunny, and Angel Shy. It was a good episode, pretty much by the decent. Yeah, it was a decent, good episode by the numbers. We probably wanted to see this happening. Some people got their Discord joke, and of course, we did get the one big thing, which I can't remember now.
I mean, aside from Zakora being in season 9,
You know what? Yeah, that's what we got. We got Zakora finally back in for one more episode, so I'm happy for that.
a lot of people have been like, why aren't we seeing Zakora? My answer to that is, maybe our actress is busy with other things.
No, they just don't have much of parts for her, let's face it. But we also got to remember the big hero of this episode is Balto and his wonderful, wonderful work trying to get that beverage down to the children and orphans, and unfortunately falling into the taint of the devil and becoming the next warlord of Hungersburg.
Yeah.
We'll miss you, Balto, until you sucked, and then we don't miss you as much.
Good. And this people is why he's the head.
No, this is why I probably need to be locked up. Oh, the dog does have a name, Sandra.
Yes, it's said in the first couple lines of the episode.
That's so easy to forget.
Well, it's not only that. I was in a big library room with a bunch of bronies talking, so sometimes it's a little hard to hear for me. Okay, yeah, it's Sandra, not Balto. If anything, that makes the joke more funnier because now they're not tied together. Sandra and Balto are two different things.
Well, I also love the fact that we now have confirmed that there are actual wolves and not just timber wolves in this world.
Fair enough. And I also like that we saw the giraffe again, though it pretty much confirmed that the giraffe is just an animal, though it is kind of funny how it's the only animal with the pony eyes. Seriously, that's the one thing that's going to drive us all crazy to the end of our days. Just, why does a giraffe have pony eyes? Why is it the only thing that has pony eyes?
And everything else has beady eyes.
Everything else has them beady eyes.